Before we get started, I want to thank Justin for helping us with the auction, holding everything up. Maybe we can give him a big hand for doing that for us. And then this is the total. This is what we raised tonight. We raised $1,327.45. Give everybody a big hand. Good job. That's really good. I don't know where the 45 cents came in. It must have been a tip.
Yeah, I did a 70-cent donation.
Yeah, that was GST, I think is what it was. You guys got to bear with me because I'm not as good as MC as Dad can remember all my stuff, so I got a couple of jokes here I'm going to tell you. To start out, the first one I'm going to do, it's called The Day Finally Arrives. Forrest Gump dies and goes to heaven. He's met at the pearly gates, met by St. Peter himself, and the gates are closed, however, and Forrest approaches the gatekeeper. St. Peter says, "Well, Forrest, it's certainly good to see you. We've heard a lot about you, and I must inform you that this place is filling up fast. And we've been given an administering an entrance examination for everyone. The tests are short, but they need to be passed before you can enter into heaven." Forrest's response starts with the letter T. Second, how many seconds is there in a year? Third, what is God's first name? Forrest goes away to think the questions over. He returns the next day and goes up to St. Peter's to try to answer the exam questions. St. Peter waves him up and says, "Now that you've had a chance to think the questions over, tell me the answers." Forrest says, "Well, the first one, how many days there is in a week that begin with the letter T? Shucks, that's an easy one. That'd be today and tomorrow." Well, St. Peter's eyes go wide open and exclaims, "Forrest, that's not what I was thinking about, but you do have a point, and I guess I didn't specify, so I'll give you credit for that answer." "How about the next one?" asked St. Peter. "How many seconds in a year?" "Now that one was a hard one," said Forrest, "but I thunk and I thunk about that, and I guess there's only one answer, and it's 12. Astounded, St. Peter says, 12? 12? Forrest, how in heaven's name could you come up with 12 seconds in the year?" Forrest says, "Shucks, there's got to be 12. January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd. That's not over yet. Close. Dad, now you memorize this a lot better if you can tell it from memory. "Hold it," interrupts St. Peter. "I see where you're going with this, and I guess I see your point. Though that wasn't quite what I had in mind, but I will give you credit for that one too. Let's go to the final question. Can you tell me God's first name?" Forrest replied, "Andy." Okay, said a frustrated St. Peter. "I can understand how you came up with the answers to my first two questions, but just how in the world did you come up with the name of Andy as the first name of God?" "Shucks, that was easiest of all," said Forrest. "I learned it from the song. Andy walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I'm his own." St. Peter opens the gate and says, "Run, Forrest, run!" Yeah, I know they're not as good as Dad's, but you know, I'm a rookie here, so. Anyway, we're going to try and do it the same way we do at the old reunion, is we're going to go from the oldest family down to the youngest, according to Josh. That's the way we do it, right? We've got some traditions here. So Jenny's going to go first, and I think they've got a couple numbers. I think Jenny's going to sing for us, and Dallas is going to play a little harmonica. And then we'll go to Murray and right on down the group. I'll throw in a joker or two here and there, and hopefully they'll get funnier as we go along. My real funny ones are bad, so I was kind of waiting for the kids to go to sleep, and so, you know, maybe I'll slip a couple of those in later. Anyway, Dallas or Jenny, come on up. Looks like it's Jenny.
He says I have.
Ladies first.
Beauty before age, is that how it goes?
That's right.
I don't know about that.
You sure? I think you should have it.
Okay. For those of you that were at the other reunion already, this is a repeat. This is really what I planned to do here, but it seems how nobody else seemed to think they needed to do anything that night. I kind of got stuck. So here goes. Those of you that weren't there, you'll remember it, okay? When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. was just a girl in school, I asked my teacher, what should I try? Should I paint pictures? Should I sing songs? This was his wise reply. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be.
Good job, thanks.
Playing this, just, you can leave after.
You want to hold that while you're doing it?
Might
Or I
be
can just
bad.
hold it up. Here, I'll just hold it
No,
up.
I'll just do it.
You
I
can pick
haven't,
it up.
I haven't practiced this thing. I went up for about 5 minutes a few minutes ago, but it's been 2 years, so bear with me. No,
I haven't emceed for 2 years either, so I feel your pain.
I'll try Shenandoah first.
Good job.
I learned how to play harmonica when I was on lookout. I was up on the lookout for 3 years. One of them with Jenny for a honeymoon. And there's not much else to do up there when it's dark and
And play the harmonica? Come on, Dallas, we know better than that.
I mean the first 2 years.
Yeah, the first 2 years is what he's talking about, guys. Go easy.
I've got a, this is an alternative style number. It's, what's the one? Well, maybe you'll pick it up. See if you can identify it.
Very good. Thanks, Dallas. Give him a big hand. What do you think? Think about it in your head, okay? Michael Jordan, having retired with $40 million in endorsements, makes $178,100 a day, working or not. If he sleeps 7 hours a night, he makes $52,000 every night while Sugar Plum's dancing his head. If he goes to see a movie, it'll cost him $7, but he'll make $18,550 while he's in there. If he decides to have a 5-minute egg, he'll make $618 while he's boiling it. He makes $7,415 an hour more than the minimum wage. He makes $3,710 while watching each episode of Friends. If he wanted to save up for the new Acura NSX, about $90,000, it would take him a whole 12 hours. If someone were to hand him his salary and endorsement money, they would have to do it at a rate of $2 every second. He'll probably pay around $200 for a nice round of golf, but he will be reimbursed $33,390 for that round of golf. Assuming that he puts the federal maximum of 15% of his income into a tax-deferred account, a 401k, his contributions will meet the federal cap of $9,500 at 8:30 a.m. on January the 1st. If you were given a penny for every $10 he made, you'd be living comfortable at $65,000 a year. He'll make about $19.60 while watching the 100-meter dash in the Olympics, and about $15,600 during the Boston Marathon. While the common person is spending about $20 for a meal in his trendy Chicago restaurant, he'll pull in about $5,600. This year he'll make more than twice as much as all the U.S. past presidents for all their terms combined. Amazing, isn't it? However, if Michael Jordan saves 100% of his income for the next 450 years, he'll still have less than Bill Gates has today. Game over. Nerd wins. Okay, Murray's family's going to come up here next. They're going to do a few things. Murray's going to come up. Are you the only one doing some stuff, Murray? You're the only one that's going to be doing some stuff?
What else?
That's enough, man. That's all we need.
My kid laid down on me. Mother's kid laid down.
Bryce isn't here?
What's up, Murray? Dog.
Bryce, even if you don't do it, just come up here for a second.
Bryce, come here.
I got to tell you guys, this was the funniest thing. For you guys that weren't down at the reunion, this was the funniest thing. Lift your shirt up, bud.
Here, just hold on a minute. We'll just take your shirt off.
Now,
before we do this,
we laughed so hard. This was crazy.
this stole the show at the old reunion, but the girls took, if you can imagine this, and painted a bra on this kid's back. Now, he's not like me. He's like his mother. He's double jointed, triple jointed, whack-hoo, back-hoo, weirdo. But anyway, if you can imagine this with a bra on the back of it.
Stand up on here, Bryce. Stand up on here, bud. Well, watch what he does here. We had a bra on this. Murray was playing music. Go ahead and go, Bryce. We had bras painting on here, and he was doing a dance at the reunion. And it was just, oh, we laughed. Tears were coming out of our eyes. So he could make some big money doing that, I think. Thanks, Bryce. It was just hilarious, wasn't it? We laughed so hard. Good job, Bryce. Take a bow, buddy.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to. Yeah, don't get too close to my mouth.
Of constant sorrow, I've seen trouble all my days. I'm going back to California, place where life was partly raised. All to this world I'm bound to ramble, through storm and wind, through sleet and rain. I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll take the very next train. Your friends, they say I am a stranger. You'll never see my face no more. there is just one promise that's given. We'll sail on God's golden shore. I'm lost. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I'm going back to California, place where I was partly raised.
Good job.
Let's do, let's do this one. Ready? This is an old, actually, I did this song at my high school baccalaureate, which has been a long time ago. Anyway, and it's called Bamboo, and we actually did it with a complete choir, and I played guitar. Those days, of course, I was a little more talented. You can hear me. You can hear me knock the crap. You ready?
Sit on that side.
Stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water. Oh, oh, how now. Take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water. Oh, oh, how now. You can turn to page 6. Thank you. Oh, turn it back. I blew it. River, she comes down. River, she comes down. Take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water. You travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the water. Oh, oh, how now. You travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the water. Oh, oh, on river, she comes down. River, she comes down. My home's across the river, my home's across the river, my home's across the river, my home's across the water. Oh, oh, my home's across the river, my home's across the river, my home's across the river, my home's across the water. Oh, oh, river, she comes down. River, she comes down. You take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water.
I can't do it anymore.
Why?
Come on, Mary. Oh, yeah. Too high, too high, too high. What? What do you do? You gonna sing with me?
Michael Rose, Board Shore.
Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. Yeah, Michael row that boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. River Jordan is deep and wide, hallelujah. Milk and honey on the other side, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Yeah, Michael rowed that old raft ashore, hallelujah. Michael rowed that boat ashore,
That's all for now. You stick around later, he'll play you some more. Good job, Mer. Good job. Anybody else? Tip, you guys are not going to do anything, all right? Bryce's not going to do his dancing? All right, well, little boys and little girls, close your ears. I'm going to tell a bad joke. But no, there was a tourist that was in Spain, and he was over there, and he went to a restaurant, and there was somebody eating beside him, and he had this pretty interesting plate, so he pulls the waiter over and says, "Excuse me, but I'd like to have what that guy's having." He says, "You can't have that because we only serve that once a day. We have bullfights over here, and that's a delicacy over here, and we serve up Rocky Mountain oysters," and that's what he's eating. He says, "Well, how can I get some?" He says, "You got to come down here early and sign up. Come down tomorrow early and put your name on the list, and we'll feed you." So next he goes down there early at the restaurant, goes in, gets his name on the list. Later that day, he comes back, and they say, "Sure enough, you're the first one on the list, you get to do it." So he sits there, they bring out his meal, he's eating it, and it's pretty tasty stuff. He's pretty impressed, but he calls over the waiter, and he goes, "Waiter, this is really good stuff, but the guy this morning, his were much larger than the ones I'm eating." And the waiter looked at him and says, "Well, the bull doesn't always lose." Gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. All right, sorry. I'll go back to reading some of them. All right, Dina's next. Dawson's gonna come up, or Dina. Let's have Dina and Kathy first. They got a little number they're gonna do first. Is Dawson gonna do something? Where's Dusty? Is he? Oh. Dawson, you gonna play the mouth organ tonight or not? Yes, no?
You gonna play the mouth organ for with Papa?
Yeah, you suck on that lollipop a little bit more and it'll play a lot easier. Okay. Kathy and Dina driving somewhere in California.
Jose, there's a chicken in the middle of the road.
I know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, you hate the chicken.
I know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, there's a horse in the middle of the
I
road.
know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, you hate the horse.
I know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, there is a man in the middle of the
I
road.
know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, there is a man in the middle of the road.
I know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, you hate the man.
I know, Manuel, I know.
Jose, I think he was a Californian.
Why for you say that?
Because when you hit him, he said, "Oh, you sunny beaches."
We wanted them to try and do the horse's tail, but they forgot about it, I guess. Is Dawson's gonna come up and do a number? Dawson, right here, bud. Dawson, right here. Come up here.
It says, "I see a ball."
Oh, he sees a ball.
Guys.
fine for now. Come here, Florence.
Okay, put the ball down, bud. There you go. Okay, sorry.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
All right, here we go.
Back and forth, right there, see?
Okay.
Good job, Dawson. Good boy, Dawson. There you go. All right, let's see. Dina, Rod's next. I guess I got to tell another joke, right, Rod? You got a joke you can come up and tell? Oh, Rod told me this joke. I'm supposed to tell it. So it's kind of bad, little girls, little boys. Got to listen up again, but it's Rod's joke. But Rod said that the Lone Ranger got captured by the old mean chief, and they were gonna hang him in 3 days. He said, "I'm gonna give you 3 wishes." My wife's really freaking out, but Rod really did tell me this joke. And the chief says, "So what do you want for your first wish?" He says, "I want to talk to my horse." So they brought Trigger in there. He talks to Trigger. Trigger goes off to town. Later in the afternoon, he comes back. He's got a blonde on his back. She gets off, gets in the tent, and spends the night at the Lone Ranger. Chief, he's pretty impressed. Next day, he says, "I'm still going to hang you in 2 days. What's your second wish?" He says, "I want to talk to my horse again." Bring Trigger in there again. Says, talks to Trigger. Trigger goes galloping off to town. He comes back later that afternoon. He's got a brunette on his back. Gets off, spends the night in the tent with the Lone Ranger. Chief, very impressed. He said, "I'm still going to hang you tomorrow. What's your last wish?" He said, "I would like to talk to my horse alone." Gets Trigger in there, grabs him by the ears, and he says, "I need a posse. P-O-S-S-E. Get me a posse." Rod told me, man, it's a rig joke. Sorry, but you know, there you go. Anyway, Kathy, come up here and get this thing back in order. Sorry, it's just Rod just happened to tell me at the spur of the moment. We want to get everybody involved, and sorry. Where is Kathy? Come bail me out. Jason, where are you? Bring that little trombone and rear end of yours up here. Well, I can go back to reading if you want. You know, Rod just told me that at the break, and I thought I'd just tell.
Hey, Don.
I can't do it next year. If that's what I knew, I'd get out of it. Volunteers.
Where's Jace?
He's getting his stuff together. It's right back.
Oh, I got a few other ones I can tell you. Like, if you throw a cat out the window, is it like kitty litter? Thought I'd ask him. Why is abbreviated such a long word? Come on up, Jace. We're ready for you, but I'm dying here. I need some help. Here, I'll hold it. Where do you want me to hold it? You don't need a mic on this, right?
Shouldn't have. I just need to warm up.
Supposed to lift your leg when you do that?
That's pretty close, Jason.
You stink. Good job.
Do that one loud thing you always
Yeah, he's gonna do a little Dr. Evil for us here.
And Carrie asked me to do this. Yes, I do it for her. So. It's kind of hard in front of a lot of people.
You can do it, just pretend we're not here.
That's even worse. It scares me to think about that. Let me gain my composure.
Looking good up there, Jason.
Thanks, Uncle Josh. This is scary. Okay, there's this little rap that he does at the end of the song because he's talking to his little mini-me. So he's... Oh, this is hard to carry. It's scary.
Strong, be strong. Think about your cheddar.
Again, it scares me.
She'll give you a reward.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me, I'll fuck up.
Yeah.
You can see my cheese.
Is it all right if I turn around?
Yeah, you can, we just want to hear it.
The murmured iron frown, say I had a clone. I knew that I'd be safe because I'd never be alone. An evil Dr. Empire, don't talk about his feelings. My hurt and my pain don't make me to the feelings. I wish Scott would look up to me. Run the business of the family. Have an evil empire just like his dear old dad. Give him the love and the things I never had. Be evil, but have my feelings too. Save my life with no part in my Angelou, but Scott rejected me. C'est la vie. Life is cruel to you unfairly. Even so, my gosh, there must be mini-me, you complete me.
Good job. There's your music center.
You gonna come up and sing?
All right, we got a couple more from here that's gonna do it. Nate's gonna come up. Where's Baby? Baby, is she gonna do anything on the keyboard or anything? Okay. Oh, you guys gonna sing? Do you guys know how to say Utah backwards? Yeah, that's how you do it. There's two potatoes sitting on the corner of the street. Do you know which one's a prostitute? One with the sticker says, "I'm a hoe." Oh, I'm from Idaho. That's what I'm supposed to say. Sorry. Yeah, I just can't get all these jokes down, you know. Okay, you guys ready to sing? Okay, Larry and Jason gonna sing a song.
I better preface this a little bit. In April, there was a group of people in Carson that thought I should be in a play. And so I was one of the leads in a community theater production. This is one of the songs that they had me sing. The problem with this song is that there was 4 other parts in this song. And so I'm going to try and sing them all, except for what Jason can remember to sing for me. And so if I run out of words at the end, it's because I can't remember what the other people were singing.
I heard you were drunk enough.
Well, that was last year. I was the bartender last year, Josh.
He's been off the wagon for a year. He's all right.
Yeah. This is actually according to the book of Genesis, not. Okay, you're gonna need the mic, not me. Okay. All that I had to give, I gave that boy. Once he was young and once he brought my heart such joy. He'd ride my shoulders and cross the fields we'd roam. I still can see those moments like yesterday. I was a fool to think they'd make him want to stay at home.
1, 2, 3, owls are in the tree. 4, 5, 6, foxes in the sticks. 6 by 4, goslings on the shore. 3, 2, 1, now we all go home.
We tried to make a home.
1, 2, 3, owls are in the tree.
Heaven knows the life's been
4, 5,
hard.
6, foxes in the sticks.
Summer's brief and arid.
6 by 4, goslings on the shore.
Winter's bleak and numb.
3, 2, 1, now we all go home.
Look what we call home. Heaven knows the life's been hard. I can still remember what each scar was from. You could call it rundown, worn out, threadbare, and I guess you'd come close to home, close to home. And I remember in someone else's garden long ago, we had all we could eat. But it seems the fruit our own hands grow somehow taste twice as sweet. Twice as sweet, now you want 6.
Right at the end, remember?
Anyways, this is where we get 4 other kids together.
Good job.
We're gonna have Nate come up here in just a second. I got another little read one here. I think I got this from my wife. This is why I bought a dog. Why dogs are better than men. Dogs do not have problems expressing affection in public. Dogs miss you when you're gone. Dogs feel guilty when they've done something wrong. Dogs don't criticize your friends. Dogs admit when they're jealous. Dogs are very direct about wanting to go out. Dogs do not play games with you except frisbee, and they never laugh at how you throw it. Dogs don't feel threatened by your intelligence. You can train a dog. Dogs are easy to buy for. You are never suspicious of your dog's dreams. The worst social disease you can get from a dog is fleas. Okay, the really worst disease you can get from them is rabies, but they have vaccines for that, and you can kill the ones that you don't like or the ones that get it. Dogs understand what no means. Dogs understand if some of your friends cannot come inside. Middle-aged dogs don't feel the need to abandon you and for a younger owner. Dogs admit it when they are lost. Dogs aren't threatened if you earn more money than they do. And dogs mean it when they kiss you. I think my wife gave me that for whatever that's worth, why dogs like you. I think that's the tamed down version of the bad one you gave me. Anyway, Nate, why don't you come up here? This is Nate Bowman. He is a friend of Lindsay Scow's. That's all I will say for now. Tomorrow that might change, but as of today it is, and he's going to do a couple numbers on the... Are you singing too or just playing? No singing, just going to play the guitar.
Okay, let me just preface this first number. I'm just going to play 2 brief ones. The first one's actually kind of a little inside joke between me and Lindsay because I supposedly come from the city and I joke around that she comes from the country, so this is my little attempt to become part of the country, if you will. Okay, this second number is more for the little kids, I guess. It's a song everyone knows. Maybe help us all sleep a little better tonight, I guess. And let's see. Can't remember, but I think Carrie was asking me about my German roots, so this has some affiliation with that as well.
Say Lindsay's a keeper. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I guess that's all. Lindsay, you gonna come over here and sing or something? Okay, she's the shy one. Tap dance or something? Skinny, come up and get yourself ready, bud. Let's see, I got another joke. Carrie's got a joke? You got something? Oh, you want to hand out the thing?
Huh? Hey, Coke. Lawson.
Just, yeah, plug it in for a second, and then flips out.
This year, Josh and I wanted to acknowledge our brothers and sisters that have been really married for a long time, because this year we have a bunch of 20 years. Because Mom and Dad, the poor, they couldn't get anyone married off, so they started raising money. Dad was having auctions. He had a bunch get married in the same year. 5, actually, but we won't mention some. Dixie and Dina are going to share a bottle later. Because we still got the best 2 of those 2 halves. Anyways, Kathy and Larry and Rod and Cynthia and Kelly and Deb have all been married 20 years this year. Since this is our first year of our tradition, we thought that Dallas and Jenny, who have been married 34 years this year, that they should also get a bottle. And so, you guys, thanks for being good examples to the rest of us.
Thank you. Thank you.
One for you.
Thank you.
Probably need the hard stuff there for Jenny Dallas, right? 34 years, that's older than dirt. That's great. Okay, I got another joke, because our family's going to be next, and we're going to go. Benny, you're going to come up and do something now, finally, huh?
Tell another joke.
Okay, I'm going to tell a joke. I think he's going to do something. Where are you going to? Okay, ran out of tape. We got to go get another one. I think Josh told me this joke. This is Josh's joke, I think, he told me. I got so many jokes from these guys, I can't remember them all. But there was this young man who had been dating a girl for quite a while, and she informed him that this Friday night was going to be his big night. He was going to get lucky. So he went down to the pharmacy, and he went in there, and he was shopping for the, what do we call it? The party supplies. Well, the pharmacist was a really nice guy, and he took him aside for 45 minutes to an hour, and he showed him all kinds of party supplies that he was going to need for this big night on Friday night. So when it came down to the big purchase, he says, well, do you want the single pack or do you want the family pack? And he says, I think I'm going to be pretty lucky. I'm going to get the family pack. So he purchased this family pack. Well, that Friday night, he goes over to his girlfriend's house, knocks on the door, goes in the house, and they sit him down at the table, and they want to say grace on the table. He volunteers, and he says, I'll pray. And he bows his head, and he starts praying. And he starts praying. And he starts praying. And after 5 minutes, he's still praying. Well, after 15 minutes, his girlfriend nudges him and says, I didn't know you were so religious. And he says, I didn't know your dad was a pharmacist. That was pretty good. Took me a while to get there, but it was pretty good. No more of those jokes? I only got one more. The one Dan told me since they didn't get anything on the program. I'm telling you.
And look for sneaky things. He's stealing all of your beer. Then snake, oh baby, well, I don't like those things. He's asking what you see. He's stealing all of your beer. Then snake, oh baby, and watch for sneaky snake.
That's one bomba. But if I screw up, it's because I've only been taking it for like one try in school.
I'm a pretty big fella, so when I go to McDonald's, I like to order a lot. So I have a little song. Excuse me, yeah. I like a Big Mac with cheese, quarter pound with some cheese, filet fish, hamburger, cheeseburger, have a meal, milkshake, Diet Coke, Willows on side, junior ale, salad on side.
Yeah,
It's a rap song, but it's really Vanilla Ice, and I just ripped it off and put my own name in it. So it's like, check it out, Benny has a rhyming to the top, but I keep on climbing. Suckers thought I wouldn't swing this, while the cock and punk this. Go Benny, everybody saying to the punk beat is playing. Ladies, I want to rock with you. Later tonight, you don't want to pursue something real sexy and nice. I don't know the rest, but that's just a little bit of it.
Thanks. Me and Carrie for like a lot of years have had turkey offs, and I've always been the best turkey offer.
I don't think so.
Because I'm sweet savage, as all my little nephews know. I'm the Rock! Well, the Rock has sure went downhill, hasn't he? Hey, now we're gonna have a turkey off, and you guys have to judge.
I got an idea.
Like, don't do what she does.
Don't do what she does.
Hey.
Poor turkey. Let's go. Are you okay?
Especially you, Uncle Dad.
So your model strut.
Uncle Bubba.
Fine, run it here.